Greetings, known world. I'm Elsie and this is Moose. We're going to talk in this segment a little bit about his bridle and how it works. I'm going to use the double bridle so you have an example of both how the snaffle works as well as how the curb works. When we go to put the bridle on him, we want to make sure that we have the bits well supported and we have the cheek pieces. I just take my little thumb and I go in that gap where he has no teeth, and he very nicely drops his head down so that I can get his bridle in the right place. I go and I take any twists out of the curb chain and I put it to the optimal tightness for him. It's a little different for each horse. This bridle has a noseband on it, so I'm going to go ahead and fasten that. He takes a fairly loose noseband. And then we have a throat latch as well, which I'll go ahead and fasten and close. And now that everything is on, we can take off the halter that I had put around his neck for safety, and through movie magic, we'll just get that right off the screen. When we look at how the bit works, teach me to do this without a whip in hand, as I start to take up contact with the reins as if I were on him, you can see where the bit picks up in the snaffle bit is what I'm working on right now. The bit goes ahead and picks up and works on the roof of his mouth. You can hear him starting to suck and play with the bit a little bit. And the way that we have this adjusted, our snaffle is held up here where it's actually created a little bit of a smile for his mouth. His curb bit is actually almost a finger's width lower in his mouth, and he actually will pick that up, and occasionally you'll hear him clanking the curb bit into the snaffle. If I take up light contact on the curb rein, you can see that as I pull it back on the curb, it works on his poll, so the back of his head between his ears. It also puts a little bit of pressure on that groove under his chin, as well as giving me some side-to-side action. So each bit gives me a slightly different way of interacting with him and asking him to do the things I want him to do. Thank you very much.